Zeppa screaming, Francis screaming, Penny's gonna start screaming.
Bro acts like he doesn't scream. Yeah, you're just quiet over there, huh?
Me?
Yeah, exactly. Yo, me.
Me? No.
Trick or treat. Oh, Halloween's tomorrow? Oh, okay. All right. Whatever. Well. Third time's a charm. All right, guys, I'm back, but I also have some very exciting news. We're rebuilding version 9 by bringing along Penny for our 2026 Cloud9 roster. Goodbye, Cubert.
All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of Cloud9's Bonus Round Podcast. Today we've got Oxy, standard, but we got two new guests. We got Penny and Zellsis.
Hello.
Hello.
Subscribe down below for more content coming soon, and check out the subtitles in 7 languages. All right, guys, a lot's happened. A lot's happened. This might be the V1 podcast right now. Or G2.
Or G2.
The Nepo podcast. It's fine.
We can change the title. Nepo podcast.
Nepo podcast. It's fine. All right. What I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna start talking about like how did we start in the off season, and then we'll have people talk. Like, so we finished our season, and we knew we wanted to have an upgrade for Michael. That was the main thing. So we all made a bunch of lists, but we'd also all kind of discussed Mitch too. And then top of our list was actually Zellsis. He was like the number 1 on everyone's list. Every single person in the team had him number 1. Don't be showing you go down there. And then as things unfolded, like we knew there was a big chance Jordan was staying with Sentinels. So the only Nepo, well, okay, not the only Nepo, because I can't really say that, can I? But the Nepo of getting Penny a tryout was there. Like I was like, I really want to try out Penny. I think like the way the meta's going with Senti, double duelist, like this kind of things, he's gonna shoot his gun. That was where we were at. So we got him a tryout, and then I'll let Francis talk about his tryouts a little bit.
Well, one day I wasn't there, but I heard that he did play incredibly well. And obviously, I know Penny as a person and a player. Like I played with him before in G2 for an entire year. Like,
Did you watch the VOD that they sent you
no,
after that?
Of
Yeah,
course he didn't.
no,
of course he didn't.
definitely not. But I heard he did play very well, and he top ranked on every agent. So I was like, okay. But in my head, like at the beginning of this off season, to me, we didn't really need someone that's like crazy, you know, like not crazy, but like shoots like a star player or anything like that. We just need a player that's like consistent, stable. And I mean, Penny's an incredible player, so I mean, he could have some star player like times and also just be like a stable player on the team. And I think that's just where when I saw in the scrims we had in our trials, he just played very, very good and like just consistent and did the right plays at the right reactions. And I was like, all right, yeah, I think he's our top pick out of all of the people we trialed.
Just to be clear, he did play with Penny. He did try out with Penny. He had one day when he stood in.
Yeah,
for...
one day.
Good cover, because people are gonna be like, "Man, Penny played. They played without Oxy with Penny." Hold on a second here.
It was just one day.
But yeah, like we trialed out a lot of people. I don't know if I can name them. I'm gonna name them. You can bleep them out. But we trialed Zander. We trialed Bang. We trialed Satellite. BabyBay was on the list. I'm
One
missing.
more 100 Thieves player.
Oh yeah, we trialed Eeiu. But at the end of the day, Penny, like when he came in, like our biggest concern was his Viper, but he dropped 30 on Viper vs G2, and he knew how to play the agent. So I don't know. We can talk to the big thing with Penny that happened was, and before I ask Penny how he felt in the tryouts, I'm going to bring Jordan in. We played against Sentinels a lot, and he was dominating Sentinels to the point where they started getting interested in wanting to trial Penny and get Penny. So that's when things had to be rushed along over here. How did that feel for
Yeah,
you, Jordan, playing against them?
I mean, let's just say, because we played against you a couple times. Like we played the day against you guys without Francis, and then
Yeah.
then we
Yeah.
played against you guys with Francis. And
Mhm.
without Francis, Penny was, maybe Francis needs to be on the chopping block. I'm not gonna lie, No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Don't come for my head. But yeah, Penny was unreal. And then after I think like two days of scrimming against C9 with Penny, we were kind of like, oh, maybe we need to look into Penny and maybe try and get him, And then I think, like Eeiu said, that's when we started getting very interested in Penny. That's when I think Eeiu and C9 were kind of like, yo, we need to lock this guy down before Sen come and poach him.
Yeah. How did it feel playing tryouts, Penny?
I mean, it felt natural. I think it was like probably the first time in 4 years that I've played with like a bunch of people that I can just tell everyone's good, And when you're playing with good players, you play better yourself. The game just becomes infinitely easier. So, I mean, it's like a great environment. Like everyone, I mean, as much as like the Nepo thing, like if everyone's friends and everyone gets along, it's gonna go better for you, And
100%.
before I was scrimming, like obviously I was playing against Jordan. He was still playing with Sentinels, and the environment was still great. So, I mean, like I said, this is like the best group of people I've been with in the last like 4 years. So.
Yeah. I enjoyed it a lot. I enjoyed the tryouts a lot. And then, like, for me, every team, like you just said there, people are friends, or the Nepo thing, it doesn't matter. But, like, for me, every team potentially has a player who's next. Like, that's just natural. It just is. There's always that player who's, like, lacking. And I feel like with this new team, with Jordan coming in, I don't see that anyway. I feel like everyone is like stable, mental, and that was a big thing as well with replacing Net. It goes back to for every player. Like I needed someone who was consistent in every aspect, and Penny is just a consistent person and a consistent player. So that was really important. That leads us to Mitch. He had his own issues, but he was also a great player, and he did bring a lot to this team. The plan was to trial John QT for him. We'd been talking to him, and obviously I was always in touch with Jordan and what he was going to do. And then suddenly Jordan came to me, you can talk about, and said he wanted to join here. He wanted to come to this team after playing against us and getting demolished by us. So I'll let you talk a little bit about that.
He stuck that one in. I like that.
Listen, bro, C9 in scrims and off season, wow, you guys are unbelievable. But we need to take that to new heights. You know what I mean?
100%.
No, I mean, yeah, like obviously the plan was I was going to stay at Sen, but I've always wanted to IGL. I've always known I had to transition into an IGL, and I wanted to do that. I've always been a natural leader, and as Eeiu always likes to remind me, I've already been calling basically just without the title. So I think when stuff was going down at Sen, obviously people know I was trialing with them for like 3 weeks. I was in every scrim almost. But it would come to a point I wanted IGL, and I think with this team, the opportunity was too great for me not to pursue it. And obviously, C9 likes me as a player. I like C9 as an org. It's a very good fit. Obviously, I've played with Penny before on version 1, Eeiu as a coach, even back in CS. So it was very comfortable. Zeppa as well, 2023 C9 roster. Obviously, I troll the rodent over here, Francis, all the time.
Okay.
So him and I have a good relationship already.
Yep.
And then Vic is, from already playing a day of scrims. Vic is a very talented, cool guy, chill guy. So for me, it was a no-brainer. I want to IGL the coach I'm very comfortable with and understands my flaws and my strengths as a player and as a caller, can help me. The team is very talented, very young, talented team. Oxy go kill, Penny go kill, Vic go kill. Like, it'll be, it's just a very,
Why is Zeppa
it's
here,
just a very easy decision. Hey, Zeppa, Zeppa's here for my emotional support. You know what I mean? But yeah, it was just, it came to a point where I didn't like where where Sen was going, and I obviously wanted to IGL, and then. Yeah, now we're here.
Oh.
Yeah. What do you think, Oxy, about the pickups? Because I know, like, before Mitch was gone, we all agreed, like everyone agreed, Mitch included, that we were going to get Penny, and then obviously
Uh,
the way the Mitch happened thing happened, it was a bit fast, but I don't feel like we could say no to Zellsis. How do you feel about the whole thing?
I would say with Mitch, I think he's a very good player and he brought a lot of structure to the team. But when in the hard moments, I would say he was a leader in some aspects, but when things got hard, it was a little like the
Needed someone
leadership
to drag us out
wasn't
the
there.
mud.
Yeah, we need someone to drag us out the mud. That was the hard part. But I felt like that was like might have been our problem, like even in multiple years. We didn't really have that type of person. And honestly, that's the main reason or one of the biggest reasons for Jordan, because he is that vocal leader from what I've heard, obviously, and from what I've seen online, of course. Um, he is that person that will just like be vocal and be loud when we need it. Like he will be the person to bring us out of the dirt, out of the ground when we need it.
Yeah, I mean, and I think for us, like the problem has been like I'm the leader, like I've been the leader of the team, and I still will be the leader. This guy can think he's the leader, you know.
Yeah.
But no, I've been the leader,
Listen,
and then
Imi, I'm the captain, but Imi drives the ship. Let's
Yep.
put
Yep.
it that way. But if it
we can go with that.
sinks, we're both going down.
Yeah,
So
we
it
can
doesn't
go.
matter.
We can go with that. We can go with that. But yeah, like I've been the leader, and we just need that guy who's like a natural leader, and there's not many of them out there. So when one comes available, you need to snatch him up. And now I know I won't have an issue with leadership when it comes to things off the server or in the matches. Like we don't have a problem with comps or strats or anything like that. Like we'll be fine. And our roles should work pretty well. Like Penny, like I said, he came in and we played him on every role. Like we were really thorough on what we were going to play him on. We played him on Duelist, we played him double Duelist, we played him Senti, we played him on
Like
Veto,
controller-ish.
Chamber, Viper. Like we played
Yeah.
everything. And it went really well. Like, and I'm super happy with this team and where we're at now. Like I have zero complaints anywhere. Obviously because I'm Nepo, but yeah. How did you feel playing Viper, Penny? Like coming in and having to play Viper. How did that feel for you?
My man, I feel like honestly that was the most comfortable I've been. I feel like it really suits the way I think about the game and stuff like that. Like, I mean, we don't want to talk about like what maps I would play it on and stuff like that, because like obviously people might see this, but it's just like going back to when I was playing CS, like a lurking type of play style. That's the type of thing I was doing in CS. So that's the way I was like brought up to start thinking about how to play games, you know, because that was the first way I started to play games like professionally in like that kind of play style. So it's like very natural, and like playing it in this team especially, like people listen to what I have to say, and also it's very easy to play off like the information that people give, you know, because everyone's very vocal and very good. Like I mentioned earlier, it's like the best group of guys I played with, and when you play with good people, the game becomes easier for you as well, you know.
Okay. I want to talk a little bit about Oxy. I've been seeing a lot of Oxy's in jail. Let him free. Get this kid out. How do you feel being here? Like, I want to know, like, do you feel like you're in jail? If there's any teams in Americas, let's say the salary doesn't matter, in Americas, like, you would be like, yeah, switch me up. Other than G2. You're not allowed to say G2.
Yeah,
They-
that was the only thing I was gonna say. I mean, I will say this from every single team I've been on. I mean, not every single team, but for every single C9 roster I've been on, like it's almost felt like family. Like almost every single team. I will definitely be with this team too. Like Zeppa's always been like he's just like a very easily talkable guy, you know? And also like when I first joined, Rooney basically like babied me the entire way with Emmy and like everyone. It's just like it was so easy to come into franchising and just play my own game. And I'll never forget that about C9. And also like people know we like stay in a house, right? Like together and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like stay in the house and like basically just being able to just play the game, literally just play the game and work out. That's literally it. It has been a great time here, and I would not trade that for anyone else, except if it was like an insane upgrade, like my team's fucking all world champions were qualified at every event type of thing.
Yeah.
Whole player top one, like
Yeah.
basically like Heat 2.
So just to be clear, guys, he's not locked up. Francis, blink twice if you're not safe.
This kid doesn't stop smiling. You'd think if he was sad, you wouldn't be smiling.
Yeah, and like we all like the way the rosters work is like everyone has input on them. Like I'm not like yeah, I wanted to try out Penny, but when the decision's made, like everyone has their input. It's not just one person. All
Yeah,
right,
I mean,
enough
if I
about
played bad, I wouldn't be here. You know,
yeah.
like if I wasn't
That's
good, I
true.
wouldn't be here.
Definitely.
It's true. Like we all want to
Definitely.
win. As much as people
Mhm.
don't think we want to win, we do all want to win. Penny, talk
Yeah.
to me. I know like we kind of skipped this, but talk to me about like your history. What was it like? Like V1 we don't need to talk about as much, but what's it been like the grind? Like G2 was a bit of a mess for you, and then you ended up Liquid standing in, and then Apex. Like how's it been? Like introduce people to who might not know who you are.
I mean, I feel like people know who I am.
Here
You
we
would
go.
think.
There
Oh,
we go.
that's like the heater.
I would
Here we go.
even say the same thing to Jordan. You know, might not know who he is.
Nah, I don't know about that. I don't know. I mean, I think we're not gonna talk about V1 obviously, but since then, I don't think I necessarily made the right decisions in which teams to play for, and there's also a bit of unlucky things that happened to me, as well as me needing to just simply grow up, you know, because a lot of these bad decisions or lack of action from me also resulted in me having to climb back up to like from the bottom again, you know? Like I will say the G2 thing, people are like it's like very over exaggerated the fact that I played poor when I only was poor for about 2 months when we went 0-5. The rest of the year I played very well and we were the best team in like the first split, you know? And the
Yeah.
second split we completely bombed out and everyone played bad, but it was kind of like I was the scapegoat, you know? And since then there's been like a lot of opportunities that just haven't like came back to fruition. Like for example, like I could have joined G2 again back, I don't know, when like Eeiu joined them. Like it could have been me. And in fact I was told it was going to be me. And then at the last second I was told it's not, you know? So like whatever happened over there, that happened. And then just since then, just full grinding, you know? I got the opportunity to play with Liquid, which is a great time and kind of put me back on the radar a bit because I played well. And then obviously, Apex came to me after that, and I was really hesitant about going over there, but I mean, because obviously they haven't won a single game the whole year, and that's gonna be hard, you know. And
Yeah.
but it's just the fact that I didn't know if staying in tier 2 and playing well was gonna do anything for me. I felt that I had to show like the ambition to go to Europe and try and like do something, and I mean, we were very close to winning games, and I mean, I played well the whole time I was there, so I think it was just like the step that had to be taken.
I think it
And
was the right
then,
step.
Yeah.
yeah,
All right.
and then I mean, it paid off because in the offseason I got quite a bit of attention for like the first time in a bit, which I felt was deserved after the year I had. And it's kind of funny because people will say like, I mean, when fans are like talking about like who should be on rosters, they're just talking about their favorite streamers and shit, you know? Like they actually don't like know any. Wait, what'd you get? Yes. Yeah, keep that in.
Yeah, that's gonna go in. What'd you get, bro?
What'd you get?
Oh, it's my brother's birthday, but I got a drink. My
Let's
dad
go.
got me
A
a drink.
drink. I can see that you got a drink.
What is the drink, bro? What is
The
it?
mango. I have no clue. It doesn't even say, but I know it has to do something with mango.
This guy loves
Okay,
mango.
that's
All right, not
standard.
to cut Penny
Penny,
off.
go back,
Yeah,
go back.
there you go. But anyway, yeah, I think Penny made the right choice, and I think he'll show people exactly who he is. And when that time when he was on course to being one of the best players in the world, I think that can come back.
I mean, I also had that time with that game with Fury. I forgot. I didn't
Yeah.
even mention that.
Mhm,
Played with
Listen,
Fury
you
and
may
won their
have
only
joined
game.
a team with no wins, but you won a team with 0. You did
That
win a
is
game
true.
for a
That
team
is
that
true.
didn't win anything.
Yep.
And then I think Penny will start streaming a little bit more being in this house, so you guys can
I
look
will.
forward to that. I've heard that one before, but we'll wait and see.
Nah, trust.
I've heard that one for 4
But-
years.
I've heard that from Nick.
I mean, how do you expect me to stream when I'm playing on piss tier 2 teams, bro? Like, there's
Okay.
no attention on me, you know?
Hey,
But
you gotta
now I'm playing
grind.
with Francis. We're gonna be rank 1 and 2. This guy's screaming in my ear every night.
Oh god, I'm
I mean,
not
we
gonna
play-
miss.
We played
Oh,
last
yeah.
night. We played last
Fucking
night, and we're looking good.
Zep-
Zeppa
actually.
screaming, Francis screaming, Penny's gonna start screaming. End me now, bro.
Acts like he doesn't
End me
scream.
now.
What do
Yeah,
you
you're
mean?
you're just quiet over there, huh?
Me?
Yep.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yo, me.
This
Me?
guy is full quiet.
No,
Yep.
no.
Um,
Don't
That's
be in
gonna be
the
the
mother
loudest one in
beast.
the house.
That's because you sound like a mouse.
Yep. So definitely sound like a mouse.
Drink your mango drink, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, I dropped it instantly all over my hoodie. I won't lie.
Right. All right then. So we're gonna talk about what's coming up for us. I think in a week or two. I'm not sure on the dates. Well, yeah, you guys all know the dates. We will be going to Send Invitational. I'm not sure what teams are gonna be there. I'll wait for them to announce that, but we'll be there. We'll be against Sentinels. And Jordan, how are you gonna feel about being in the office, playing against Sen? Like, how's that gonna be for you? Like, I don't want to put no
I'm
pressure on
actually
these
gonna be
tournaments, but
I'm actually gonna be the utmost energized, bro. I already told Rob and Sentinels that they better pray I don't win their tournament, bro. They just better pray. And the way it's looking, we're gonna win. So, yeah, they're in a bad spot, man. They're in a real bad spot.
oh
Bro,
god.
I went to clean out my stuff from the office the other day, and Rob was like, you know, Jordan, when you're on C9, we could never beat you. When you came to Sen, C9 could never beat us, and now you're back to C9. So I guess the tables are flipping again. So hey,
Oh
hey.
shit.
Well, let's just say, win or lose, there's gonna be a fucking clip right there. If we finish fourth, that's getting clipped.
Hey, good publicity, bad publicity. We're
All
here.
publicity. But yeah, for me, like my expectations going into any off-season events is just to play and get used to each other and get some reps of like IGLing under Jordan's belt. But like I said, for me, he's been IGLing this whole time anyway. It's just mid-round stuff. He just has to speak at the start of the round more. And I think Bonkar had an interview with Ethan where he basically said the same thing. He's like, Ethan's been IGLing this whole time. You just gotta make him realize that the title doesn't mean anything. You're still doing the same job.
Yeah.
But yeah, we played our first day of scrims, and for me, it went insane. I mean, I know VCT scrims posted us
Yeah,
losing a
this
scrim.
guy's got an agenda against us there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but-
He doesn't want to post the one where we're up on G2. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Upon
Oh.
G2,
or 24 versus EG.
Oh Jesus, he leaked the whole score. He didn't give a
Yeah,
fuck.
he
And
did.
the
I
team.
don't know,
And the
Bro,
team.
This guy posted a tier list and put us like coming 9th in VCT Americas after.
Nine?
Agenda,
Yeah,
bro.
Are you
It's
No,
the
no.
agenda.
Every off season, every tier list, we are 9th, 10th, or 8th, and we always finish above it, bro. Just ignore them, bro. You just gotta let them. The people who have a clue, like Sliggy, if you watch Plot Chat and stuff, the people who actually have a clue, I've said like this could be a great move. You know, like they're not spouting shit. Let's change the agenda, guys. I love you all. Make sure you keep supporting us. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, let us know in the comments for the next episode. We're willing to answer all the questions about anything. Very open here. Might even do an AMA. Why not? All right, guys. Everyone, say goodbye. See you on streams. See you at tournaments. Peace. Love.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Cheers.